Scorpio, I popped in to do your reading for the full moon in Gemini, man. Yo, there really are some downloads out here. Also, though, I haven't thought about the fact that I turned Taurus around since Gemini is reading. Okay, there could be something about a Taurus turning away from you. Okay, walking away or turning away, turning their back, even, but also, justice is your overall energy out here in reverse, man. By the power of 3 by 3, my act delivered justice to me out here in reverse. I feel like there's a great injustice, if I'm going to be honest. Okay? Whether this is one that's been done to you or that you have done, but knowledge, I feel like that multiple truths exist or both are going on in some way. Um, Knowledge out here in reverse, this is something you may not have been made privy to just yet. Or everybody who's affected, all parties that are involved don't have all of the information yet. But the way this full moon in Gemini is set up, soon they will be. It's crazy. I'm hearing proof of life. For some of you, someone's going to want proof of life about you, about someone else. Taurus, though, for some of you, you either have Taurus in your chart, or you know how my readings are. They all flow one into the other. You and Taurus are sister signs, two sides of the same coin. For some of you, you're not a Scorpio at all. You're a Taurus who's really pissed off, or you're a Taurus who's in their shadow, in their dark side, their dark nature. Interesting. And then I heard what's done in the dark comes to light, but 8th house energy, Scorpio energy, you rule the dark, and then, but really we're in Sag season, and Sag rules the light. So what's done in the dark will come to light. Interesting. And then, I feel like you do things, or not knowing that there are going to be certain repercussions. I feel there's something that's not being done intentionally, but it's the knowledge in reverse. I don't want to know, being very aware that knowledge is responsibility somehow. Okay, not wanting to be responsible for what you know, for the information that you receive. So I'd rather cover my ears kind of energy. I'd rather not hear about it and distract myself. Divine guidance out here with magical powers. I feel like you know magic when you see it. I mean, you rule magic. You rule the occult. So you should. You know magic when you see it. You know a magical person when you see it. You know the real deal, or a paranormal experience and paranormal encounter when you see it, and yet somehow have been still denying the existence of certain spirits around you, entities around you, certain divine experiences taking place. or that the things that you've been experiencing are directly related to your spiritual hygiene, or where you are in your spiritual journey. I just feel having direct connection, or this is someone has a direct connection to you, and then and doesn't want it, doesn't like it. Victory out here in reverse, I feel like fighting to win the wrong thing, be right about the wrong thing. But also victory in reverse feels like you wanting to be celebrated, you wanting to be acknowledged, and then inspiration is at the bottom. You need something to be inspired by for you to go after. You need something to chase so that you can Be celebrated for how good you are, how victorious you are at it. Really longing for this. Some of you, justice card out here in victory. For some of you, you really feel like you have led the way. You paved the way without being recognized for the way that you've paved the way. Someone gets a lot of recognition. You feel as if someone else gets a lot of recognition for something you've done. Friendship at the bottom of the deck under here, and safe travel in reverse. Both of them are really loud. There's something too about someone's friend has passed along or has passed on, or someone has passed on. I feel like someone on the other side kind of being annoyed with the fact that you didn't help them transition. Divine guidance, safe travel, friendship, magical powers. I thought we were friends. I thought you had connections. I thought you had friends in high places, Scorpio. But when it was time for me to transition, or when it was time for you to guide me, support me, help me in some way, you didn't. Okay? For a lot of you, this could be someone who's alive, but for some of you, this is someone who has passed on. Someone feels like it's a great injustice, or it's being revealed to them that you may not have known all that you said you did, or you weren't doing the work. Or you can't say that you didn't know better. That's the injustice. You can't say you didn't know better. You've had the divine guide. You've had the guidance all along, in your own backyard, in your own home. Those kind of vibes. So much green out here. I feel like first and foremost, heart chakra healing needing to take place. You know, then some crown chakra love, but really need to start in your heart. I feel like there's stages or levels to this with all the different shades of green. Also, I feel like, there was a connection and a friendship that wasn't quite victorious, or didn't go to the level that evolved to the level that you wanted it to or wanted to. But for me, it's the not necessarily wishing this person the best, or not wanting them to move on. And that's the problem. Like, I just feel like the divine working overtime to end this connection. For some of you, not being able to celebrate someone or give them their flowers, being very inspired by this person and not being able to say it out loud. Okay? It may be some frustration or some envy about not being able to say it out loud, or that is how someone is feeling about you. I also just feel like there being a perceived loss that you won't be able to transmute until you allow it to transpire you. For some of you, the divine guidance and magical powers, justice in reverse, knowledge. I feel like your superpower, or some of your superpowers, is in your ability to reach the youth, reach those who, before they make mistakes that you've made. This could be justice card in reverse. This could be someone who's on the wrong side of the law. Okay, not knowing any better, volunteering your time to kind of talk to them on the wrong path, volunteering your time, really, going above and beyond to give your guidance. I haven't quite gotten over this or figured out how to deal with this yet. Please use me as an example, okay, of what not to do. Being able to speak your truth this way, own your truth this way, could save someone else's life. Okay, if you stop feeling that shame or seeing as a perceived loss, and taking your story and using it as testimony, use me if you need to as an example of what not to do, and you save a life in the process, Scorpio. This may be something for you to look a little closer at, put under the microscope, find some purpose again, something that lights you up again. Okay, when you realize what your powers truly are, the way that you can change things. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I love you. Ooh, 11:43 on the clock. 143. I love you. What I say? Anyway, 10:01 on the clock, how you show up to the world be reflected back to you by the universe. Happy full moon.